Okay, welcome back to Just Average Gamers. Today we are going to be carrying on with situations. We got to situation number 4, so this is Tubular Assault. This is actually on one of the planes, like a big Boeing
Airplanes have long
747
been
or something, but
targeted for terrorist attacks.
you know, this is a great map actually on the PvP.
The mobility and the high-profile nature of the attack against random victims appeals to organizations looking to make a name for themselves. This kind of attack, if successful, can make their cause known and increase member recruitment. Tubular assaults provide very little cover and minimal escape routes.
There we go, look, so it's showing you about the leaning mechanic that I mentioned earlier.
SWAT operator
my
Ash
previous
will
one.
be deployed for this situation.
Ash.
Her breaching rounds enable you to aggressively
Ash is
seize
great.
and control lines of fire.
Ash is simultaneously one of the best operators and also one of the most annoying at the same time. Great if you're using her, you know, easy to use, bridging around's pretty good, flashbangs. If someone else is using her, you know, same problem, that she's good. And the weapons, you know, pretty good and pretty stable. So straight away, you know what we want to do. We've got 11 enemies now. There's some at the top, some at the bottom, some in the middle. So they're all over the airplane really. So what we can do is we can get stuck straight in. Now you can actually peek through these windows. Now you can see a little bit and try and determine one or two people that might be just through this door here. But what we're going to do is just punch a hole in. Sometimes there's a guy just here in the doorway. Sometimes not. On this occasion it appears that he is not here. It can come from below as well, so yeah, the thing about this level in particular, you know, as you can see, it's quite thin. There's a few places to go, a lot of hiding places. We've got that lean that we can do, that I mentioned straight away in the first situation that we did, and you know, what you want to do, again, just be very careful just working through this, because the corners that these guys can be in, literally could be anywhere, and I know just from playing this a couple of times, there's a guy right around this corner, so what you want to do is pop out and just shoot him straight away before he even gets a chance to fire, and that's the first one down. And then as you're working through, again, just be careful, because one guy, that guy that was there before, he can pop out behind you every now and again. Doesn't always happen. More often than not, it doesn't happen. But yeah, just be very careful. Just coming around here. Again, sneaking's always quite good because they can sort of hear, but not as well as sort of running about. There's a guy down there, look at the bottom of the hallway. So we'll take him down, and then we can sit back a second and just see if one of his mates pops out. Doesn't look like he's going to, but you've got a room on the right, which I believe that again there is a person in, but they do move around. You know, the AI are reasonably smart in the fact that they do move around a little bit, but it can be again a guy in here, but sometimes it can be the guy at the bottom of the hallway, so it might be the same person. There are definitely, as we work through here, you know, again we're going to be going upstairs in a little while, and also downstairs. I think there's more downstairs than upstairs. There's a guy, look, roaming, so he popped out at the wrong time. And then just here, I do know that, you know, there's another down bit, so just have a quick check, but they don't usually pop out of there. But as we work down here, there's a room on our right, and there are at least usually 2 people in here, so I'm going to use that flashbang and then jog in. Guy there in the corner, one here, which obviously didn't get hit by the flashbang, a bit odd, but that's them 2 down as well. And then there is a guy at the other side of this wall. Now if you're feeling a bit cheeky, you can try and ping him through the wall, or try and distract him. And then as we run round, use that lean ability. There he is, look. Protected him by his shield. Could have probably fired a bit better, took a bit more time, but that's him down as well, so that's those guys down. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to go downstairs. There is a guy right at the top, so we can come and finish him off in a sec, once we've been downstairs, but there are 5 remaining. I believe 4 out of those 5 are right at the bottom. Again, you can hear these guys talking sometimes. Now just around this corner there's a wall or a door, and there's at least, usually 2 guys. Usually 2 guys, so I'm going to get right down to the bottom. I'm going to breach charge. And there's one. I'm going to flashbang and stand up. Just quickly reload. Don't really need to, but I'm going to just do it for this purpose. Got that guy. There's a guy usually to the right, just as we walk in. 3 hostiles remaining. There are 2 more dead forward through that door, usually. And a lot of the time, look, there you go. You can sit here and just wait for these guys to pop out and say hi. Now, unless the guy that was wandering about is the guy from upstairs, that is basically it for the guys on these 2 floors. The last guy is usually right up in the cabin, which is why I leave him there, because he's the last one. So we can jog about, you know, there's only that one guy left. So we come all the way back here, and again you can do this probably in a little bit of a smarter way, probably make it a bit quicker for you. But we're going to go down here into the middle of the plane, and the stairs leading up are just here. And the guy is usually in this cabin here, so I'm going to chuck that in there. Again, unless he's gone for a bit of a walkies, which I don't think he should have, he's usually just around here. He has gone for a wander, so let's go and find him. Where has he gone? So what he's probably done there is actually heard the shooting and the explosions and everything else, and he's gone off on a run. So as I said, these guys can be a little bit sometimes, you know, the AI can be reasonably clever, but at the same time it's a bit of a pain in the backside because I've now got to find him, which is a pain. So drop down we go. Where is this guy? Where have you gone? You know, running about, making me, so they can hear me. Okay, we're probably chasing each other around the plane, which is going to be super fun for the next couple of minutes. Where is this guy? So he's not on the bottom. This has gone outside, which I highly, really doubt that he's gone outside. There's the guy in there. This is really, really odd. I feel like I've covered most of the plane. He's there, look at that.
Op 4 neutralized.
So where did he come from?
Successful.
So he wasn't there because that's the guy that I killed before, look, so he's obviously just been running about from upstairs. But yeah, there's the gist of it, you know, if that guy's not usually running about like that, he's up in the cabin, so it'll make it a little bit easier. 2 kills while leaning, I got the 50% health one, and also the other one. So, yep, that's situation 4. Let's move on.
The enemy has taken a hostage and equipped one of their members with a bomb vest. Ideally,
These
your
guys are
first
fun.
bullet should neutralize the bomber. This is a cold zero situation. Glaz uses
Glaz is a
an
fantastic
APS-03
guy.
short sniper rifle equipped with a scope and sights.
He's one of the only snipers really, or sort of snipers in the game, but he's got this here which is absolutely fantastic, you know. It shows sort of thermal,
Smoke grenades can provide
both
visual
PvP
cover
and also
as you move between the buildings and
on here
shipping
as well, you
containers
know,
to the extraction
it's just
point.
great. The end bit is not so much fun, however. Yeah, so Glaz's ability is to put that scope on, thermal imaging scope. And he's got a smoke grenade, so you can shoot the smoke grenade down, thermal scope can see through the smoke, and you know, you can pop people. It's fantastic. Again, you can use this in the game, in the PvP game. You can actually use it to really good effect sometimes.
Hostage found.
Okay.
Move to their location.
So straight away, what we're going to do here is kill one bomber with a headshot, extracting under 7 minutes, and also kill and the 50% health as per usual. So we're going to chuck our scope on. We're going to use it for the majority of this. And if you go up these stairs here and just look straight through your scope, you can see there's a guy straight away right there. So just get a nice headshot on him. There's another guy here just to his left. Take him out. And there's a guy there in the window. So straight away you can get 3 lovely, beautiful headshots. Yeah, I like Glaz. Probably one of my favourite guys. Not so good on the sort of close quarters and CQB. There's a guy there on the other side of the car park. And there's another guy, and I think he's a bomb vest guy, just inside that doorway. There's a second guy in the car park. That's one I did forget about. You can see he's also silenced this weapon, so it's absolutely fantastic. So this is the first bomber guy. Oh, he's actually seen me, which is a bit odd. So I'll show you the ability here. Look, we'll throw a smoke. And there he is again, look. And that's him down with the headshot. So he was, I genuinely believe he was a bomber. So that would be the star that we wanted there. So I'm going to go through here. Now you can run through the building if you'd like. That's entirely up to you. I prefer to go up and over. I find it much quicker for this. Not as many corners, you know, so many people in there around corners and things, but this is, I find, by far the easiest and the quickest way. Now when you're going up here, just crouch and again, go a little bit more silent. straight across as you go here to the left. This is where we're going to go down the wall to grab our hostage. Straight across the other side, if you peek over, for some reason this guy sometimes can see you really quickly, but there's a guy there, look, see? He started shooting at me. He's got the most eagle eyes of any of the NPCs on any of these games I've ever played, so yeah, you watch out for him. Here we go again, so I'm going to flip myself back round. I'm going to smoke in. Now I can use a smoke, actually save it to the end sometimes, just to make it a bit easier for myself. That was one guy, two guys, and then another guy at the back. So 3 guys in that room with the hostage. What I probably should have done there is I should have moved over one. I actually thought I was at this one here, and it just means that I wouldn't have got a shot at quite so easily. But that's those guys, so he's in the next room, but there are 4 guys in here with him. 3 in the same room, 1 in the next one. And you know what, I'm in straight away. I am going to use this, just to see if I can refill any supplies. Again, you can use this if you want to, but what this does is give me another smoke grenade, which I'm definitely going to need to use. As soon as I grab this guy, I'm going to go out of this window, because it's over there with the extraction. As soon as you come here, hit left trigger, left stick, or however you're doing it. And there's guys here in front of me now. I'm going to jog, I'm going to run as quick as I can, because there are guys behind me, as you can see from the shooting coming in. And lots and lots of guys. He's gone up the stairs, which is odd. He doesn't normally go up the stairs. And I'm going to shoot him. Running on the outside of here. Getting shot in the back again. So chuck my smoke down. Reload. And I'm going to sit here, extracting the hostage. The guys can't see me. And job done. Nice and easy, nice and quick. That one can be a real pain in the bum. So, you know, just use the smokes to good effect. Don't go through the building with glass. I would recommend, you know, you can flick the scope back down and not have to use it, but it'll take you much longer than 7 minutes if you're going to try and go through the entire building. So then on to the next one. Asset protection.
Asset protection is an essential skill.
I like this guy. There's a smoke.
You need to hunker down and fortify your location from approaching hostiles in order to protect the asset. A member of the SAS, Smoke, is equipped with remote...
And he's SAS as well. Good old SAS. Oh, all
Force enemies to launch
Gas pretty good.
assault by cutting lines of sight, eliminating
I don't use them so much in the good for the defense. In PvP, because you kind of throw them in there, they're called traps. Oh, they're calling them traps there, but they're smoke grenades really, so it puts out a gas that kills people over time. It means people don't come in. So again, if you're on PvP, someone tries to come through a window or a roof or something like that, you know, chuck one of those down. They're not going to come through, basically. What we're going to do straight away here is we're going to reinforce. Now, again, we can keep picking up more reinforcements through the ammo box, which we are going to do. So we're going to reinforce this wall and the one next to it. This is where they first come from. Now, they can be a pain in the back, these. Because, again, the AI don't always come through the same place. They usually start at the same place and come through, but they don't always come through the same main doors. So we're going to barricade this off. Now I've got 4 of those smokes. If I run over here, we've got 9 seconds left, look, so I'm going to chuck a smoke here, just so I've got that there. Put this down.
Hostile insertion, prepare to engage.
And really I'm going to have to wait for him to come, so I'm going to refill just here while I can quickly do this, because it takes him a couple of seconds to come in, so you've got a bit of time. So you can see there it's given me another barricade, which I'm going to chuck here. Now they do, I believe, have thermites, so they can actually get you with those thermites, but you know, Smoke's got a shotgun, and shotguns in this game, genuinely, pretty fantastic.
3 enemies left.
Okay, I got hit more there than I think I usually would do, or genuinely do, but he's also got this little machine pistol as well, this little machine gun. Now I should really blow my smoke there, as I said, I don't use them probably as a good as I should do. Okay, so they did come through that door, I was just impatient.
All friendlies were eliminated. Failure.
Okay, I didn't do that to the best of what I should have really there, so let's start that one again quickly.
Hostiles regrouping.
There we go.
The area.
So same situation, gonna chuck this down here, reinforce. Again, I should have done that a little bit better. I wasn't really paying attention as I was putting my smoke down. go. So these, you know, these are here to be trained. This is what they're there for. You know, these aren't the first goes I've had at these, and nor are they the third or fourth goes. You know, chill out there. They do take time. They really do. So just take your time with them yourselves. Don't get too frustrated with them. You know, the more you play them, the more you get used to that particular operator that you're using.
Keep the hostage safe.
What I'm going to do here is punch this through, and I'm actually going to switch over to my little machine pistol, because I know that that's where they come from, and the other two come from the other way. Refill of supplies, and I'm going to make sure I use those smokes properly this time. I can hear them.
3 enemies left.
Okay, so that's how you are supposed to use them, much more effectively than I did the first time. So I'm going to chuck another one here. Now what they will do is they will try and actually thermite through the wall if they feel like they can do. There's 2 of them at this side this time, that was really odd. Oh, and 1 there. So these guys do move around quite a lot, as you can see, which is a little bit frustrating overall. So I'm going to reinforce here, just because they've come through that wall, otherwise they'll get shot in the side. So this is where they do, you know, some of these do change a little bit, they get a little bit harder. You know, you've got to pay a bit more attention to what you're doing. And some of them are much, much harder than these as well. So, let's go around here. I mean, you know, I've done this one before actually, where rather than doing this just to show you guys how I'm doing it, I've sat in a corner with a shotgun and just shot them as they come through the door. So this one can be a little bit more frustrating. In that room there, they can come through the ceiling, which again makes it a bit more even more frustrating. But what I've got here, look, is I've got grenades as well, which I need to utilize. I have a smoke down, just there next to that dead body, and this time I believe they come through there, but also through the back door out at the back over there. So sometimes if they just breach straight through, like I have done now, shoot a grenade through, use the toxic.
3 hostiles remaining.
There we go, they are coughing, so there's 1 down by the toxic, and there is another one, I believe, through here. Where is that guy gone? He's actually breached behind me. So they do move around, as I say, you know, they... There he is. And there is 1 on the other side, just reload. I'll take this guy down. Where's he gone? He's actually gone that way, look, there he is. So he ran from there, around the corner over here,
Secure the hostage.
and then tried to shoot me in the back. So there we go, put that out, refill our supplies just so we can pick something else up. And on this one, I'm going to literally hide behind this wall. I'm a little bit low on health, so let's reinforce this up, just so again we can see where they're coming from. We're out of toxic grenades. We do have 2 of these though, so we can actually put another one out here.
Safe. Hostiles approaching.
And then come round. And again, look, we've put this here, but I'm going to just knock a hole in here just so I can see. And I believe, if I remember correctly, there is actually a shieldy boy on this one. Okay. So I'm down to 6 health. Oh, I'm reloading. Oh, I'm lost the dead man's clip now. So there's 2 guys left. And again, it's probably worth me just waiting for these guys to come to me here. I'm a bit low on health, as I mentioned, so I'm going to sort of wait for these guys to come over. They're either going to breach the door, or they're going to come through. They're firing at something. Okay, they... That's 1. There's 1 enemy remaining. And he's in the same place. So you guys use the hostage there, look, as a bit of a bit of bait. But yeah, so I mean that's how you do that one. You know, a bit different from the others where you can remember where they are. They do come from usually from the same directions. You could use your smoke a little bit better. but they do move around, so that can be a bit of a pain. So we didn't get the 50%, we actually had 6 left. We did get the 1 kill, and we did do the doors. So yeah, that's the 4, 5 and 6. So good luck guys, and we have been Just Average Gamers. We'll be back with the next few after this. Enjoy your day.